Hey guys, Capsem with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe rare Capsem set 03 from Kamen ZE-ZE-ZEZTZ. This is our third set of 3 rare Capsem that ZE-ZE can use to change forms. Included in the set are the Barrier Capsem, Wonder Capsem, and Gravity Capsem. So, let's get started. First up, we'll look at our rare Capsem on their own, starting with the Barrier Capsem. So this is done up in a clear light green for top and bottom. And we have the image showing that's creating a sort of energy shield over his body. Then we have the Wonder Capsem that we've already seen in the 4-form change ZETZ driver, but going over it again. Got the clear purple top and bottom. And then the image of ZETZ changing size. And after that we have the Gravity Capsem done up in a clear light purple, almost a kind of pink color. And you got the animation, which shows ZETZ manipulating a bunch of rocks using gravity powers. Next, we'll test our rare Capsem with the ZETZ driver, starting with the Barrier Capsem. Now we have the transmission for Kamen ZETZ Esprim Barrier, which allows him to create barriers to shield either himself or other people or objects. Then we have the ability. The Barrier BANISH. And the Barrier over BANISH. And we'll use the Wonder Capsem. And there we have Kamen ZETZ Paradigm Wonder, which we did look at in the ZETZ review, but for a re-review of it. This form allows ZETZ to change into any size he wants. So far it's been shown to allow him to shrink down to microscopic level, but if the Capsem animation is anything to go off of, he can probably change to giant size too. And then we'll quickly go over the other sounds. And finally, we'll use the gravity Capsem. And there we have the transformation into Kamen ZE-ZEZTZ Paradigm Gravity, which, judging by the name, probably gives him the power to manipulate gravity at will. Then we have the ability, the Gravity Banish, and the Gravity Over Banish. And finally, we'll test the sounds these Capsem make in the ZEZTZ phone, starting with the Barrier Capsem. The Capsem with the power of infinite defense. Then the Wonder Capsem. A Capsem containing a mysterious power. And finally, the Gravity Capsem. A Capsem with the power to manipulate gravity. And there we go. So, now with this set out of the way, we have officially looked at all 10 of the main Rider Capsem. And I must say, I think they did a pretty good job on handling them. Now, obviously, with these Capsem sets, you do, if you've bought a ZEZTZ Rider 4-form change set like I have, you will end up with duplicates of the other 3 forms. But at the same time, I do think it's good that each set comes with basically 2 new Capsem and then one that may or may not be a repeat. But I still would say that it's a good idea to get the 4-form change sets so that you do have more to work with out of the box. And then you can pick up these 3 sets and either pick up the Breakham Zetzer or the individual machinery Capsem, and then you have all 10. And if you want a way to duplicates, you could perhaps give them to someone who might have bought just the solo ZEZTZ Rider that only came with the Impact Capsem. But overall, with these 10 Capsem, I think, while it is interesting that I decided to go with 3322 for distribution, each Capsem does have their own unique style and feel to them, as well as their own colors and sounds. So, even with just these 10, it definitely does greatly improve the value of the ZEZTZ drivers. So if you've been collecting the Capsem sets up to this point, I can definitely recommend picking this one up too. Next time, I'll be looking at the Deluxe Legend Rider Capsem Set 04. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is Carrie 50, writing off.